guys making that trade off.
Comment that cocaine is a drug. And it was the 80s and the 90s.
Yeah, Roger crazy as hell. Yeah.
Now a lot of these
right?
a lot of these injuries are soft tissue. I mean, you look at Luka for instance here. What does he have? A grade 2 hamstring strain or something like that?
Right.
If I'm LA, I'm probably not playing him in the playoffs.
You're
not
not
for longevity. Not
for longevity.
What you got next season? What you gonna have for next season? LeBron is supposedly be leaving.
You ain't got nothing next season. You got him and Austin Reeves. I can't play a lick of defense. So,
Who told you LeBron was leaving?
Oh, don't start Leezy on this bullshit.
No, I'm just I ain't gonna stray off stuff. Go ahead, y'all go ahead.
Yeah, I mean the media said it.
Yeah, LeBron's a free agent. If they wanted him off, they would have offered him. They would have offered him.
He said it. You said the media. That nigga said it.
What did they
never
offer
said
him?
shit. He never says it.
He's gonna be a free agent for the Lakers. He's not gonna play for the Lakers next season.
Right. What's the offer?
So he gonna leave his son?
So all you got
leave him over there?
No,
why he averaging 4 points, 2 points
Go
a
with
game?
your daddy. Go with your daddy.
He got a mama. He got a mama at home. At home. He be all right.
Hey, is Bronny's contract up after this year? He was a second rounder.
2-year
He's
deal.
on a 2 year. He had a 2-year deal. This is second year. They lined his ass up right with LeBron. They lined his ass up right with LeBron.
So if they both leave, media gonna tear their ass up, man. I don't think they both gonna leave, bro.
That nigga Bronny's gonna go play for the Atlanta Dream.
Who up, Mark?
No, Lisa, they both ain't gonna leave. One's gonna leave, and the other one's gonna get fired. That's how that's gonna happen.
Joe down there laughing.
Get fired.
Hey, Joe, you know damn well if LeBron and Bronny leave, they done, bro. Come on, man.
Who is done? The
Lakers? No, I'm talking about them two.
I mean, LeBron. Well, wherever LeBron go, Bronny going. So I mean, the rumor is
LeBron still can ball though.
You know,
LeBron still can ball though. We're gonna give him that. Come on, dog.
LeBron going to the Atlanta Dream.
Hey, Amp crazy as fuck, bro.
LeBron going back to Cleveland. LeBron going back to Cleveland, bro.
Hell
that's
no, they don't need him.
That's the rumor mill. The rumor says he's gonna go back to Cleveland.
They can't afford
he
him.
said he don't like to play in Cleveland. He said he don't like to play ball in Cleveland. He said Cleveland, Memphis, and Milwaukee. He said he don't even like to go home too. He said he don't like to go home too.
You think?
Well, hey, hold on. When he said home, was he talking Akron or was he talking Cleveland?
He probably talking Akron.
That's the point. That's a good point because Akron ain't Cleveland. You're right.
Well, it's not far. It's not far.
Nah, but talking Akron.
And I'm pretty sure he knows.
Yeah, that's like saying Brunswick and Jacksonville. You know?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
That nigga ain't going nowhere, dog.
He leaving LA next year, but he should retire. Have a little respect, man.
He can retire, but he ain't finna go play for nobody else. Come on, y'all. Like, come on.
All right.
That nigga trying to go to Golden State with Steph Curry, man.
Steph on the way out.
Steph gonna go to Charlotte.
They're looking for Giannis. They want Giannis.
He on the way out, man.
Poor Steph Curry. Got a lot going on.
Steph look good though.
Hey, we're gonna get into NFL. Let's get into some NFL talk. We're gonna Mo Leezy sent a thing in the chat the other day. Wanted to talk about the possible trades that can shake up the draft. I'll go through a couple of them. We probably won't be able to get through all of them, but I'll go through a couple of them that I might think is a great conversation. All right, first one up is Myles Garrett to the Eagles.
No.
What?
No.
That's not gonna happen. That's
No.
not gonna happen.
No.
Tell you what they
No.
Let me tell you what they're giving up.
No, I don't want him. No, we need to pay Jalen Carter.
For the 23rd, 26th, for the 2026 first round pick, third pick, and the 27th first pick. No. As an Eagle fan, you want to take Myles Garrett?
Hell no.
Amp, you don't want that nigga Amp?
If you keep Carter, you won't take Garrett? Like, I'm trying to, what do you mean?
No, I don't. No. We got to pay. No, I wouldn't trade for that shit unless AJ Brown was part of the package.
I
No,
think it's a lot to give up. I wouldn't give up all the picks.
no, I wouldn't.
But if you keep Carter, like, I mean, that's unfair. Like, I mean,
I don't think it's worth the money
It's
when
not.
you got to keep Carter.
Yeah, we already have 33 million left in salary cap for this next year before we even get our draft picks. I'm not taking Myles Garrett.
Did you all hear about Jalen Hurts might be on his last string? The Eagles might get rid of him.
It's a lot of talk, but about Jalen Hurts right now. But I think that's because his offensive coordinator is throwing him under the bus after he got fired.
Jalen his own self underneath the bus.
But Jalen don't. He's not like he's not gonna get in the media and cause any riffles like that. He's just gonna go to work and do his job. I know that Jalen gets flack because because he makes simple reads and stuff like that. But like I don't think like when he won them a Super Bowl, like it was no complaining at all. So like I don't know, like being nitpicky for a quarterback who's not top 5, but top 15.
Do you think he deserves it? Vince,
Top
do you
half
think
of
he
the
deserves that criticism? You think he deserves that because he only makes that first read?
I'm okay with the criticism, but it's like to me it's just like he's still top half of the league in quarterback. He's top maybe top 10, not top 5, but like he's
maybe
he's
top 15 possibly.
Top 15. That's top half of the league. You know what I'm saying? Which is like I want a top 15. You know what I'm saying? Like for my team, I want to see that. But I think that's a bigger issue with the Eagles as a whole, trying to figure out their offense. And I mean, if they want to put all the blame on the quarterback, that's one thing. But like, they went from one of the best rushing teams to the worst. In the year. Like, what we doing? I don't know.
It's completely on the offensive coordinator, and then also you have a quarterback that has a new offensive coordinator every year.
Yeah.
So it's whole question messenger. I'm about to tell you something.
Either they're fired or they get hired for another team. It was one or the other. Either they go
what do you
fired
expect
or
from
get
him?
hired for another team.
Both times he went to the Super Bowl, he outperformed Patrick Mahomes.
Absolutely.
And everybody's perceived top 5. He's outperformed them head to head.
What is that saying? That he's a better quarterback than Patty? What are we saying?
It's saying that all the quarterbacks y'all saying better than him ass.
No. Let's not make empty statements.
Hey.
Okay.
Amp don't believe that Jalen Hurts the best quarterback in the league. Amp don't believe that.
Okay, so out of all them quarterbacks that y'all about to, them top 5 quarterbacks y'all about to name, who got a Super Bowl besides Patrick Mahomes?
Do you need the Super Bowl to be the best in the league?
What do you mean? I mean, what does that mean?
So what they playing
are we
for?
Judging it? Are we judge? Because he just said besides he just added Patrick Mahomes to the argument. So what are you saying now? Are you conceding that Patrick Mahomes is better than Jalen Hurts? Let's start from there.
I'm giving up because he got more Super Bowls than him, yeah. But at the end of the day, Jalen Hurts done been there twice. And he outplayed that nigga twice.
It's about how many you got. It's about how many times you win.
But all the quarterbacks y'all about to name don't even got a Super Bowl.
Wait.
And they can't even beat Patrick Mahomes.
Hold on, man. Y'all, this is football is a team sport, man. Y'all cannot sit here and be like they got a Super Bowl, so they the greatest or whatever. That's not a thing. There's plenty of quarterbacks. There's plenty of quarterbacks that got Super Bowls that are not on the top elite level. That everybody understands. Oh, their defense was solid. They managed the game well. Whatever.
Like, talking about Trent Dilfer, are you?
That's exactly where I was finna go with that. Because if you're saying that, then you're saying that Trent Dilfer is on the same level as Jalen Hurts.
Don't talk about Brad Johnson like that. Don't talk about Brad Johnson like that.
No. But you're referencing defenses and everything like that. So all right. So are we talking about?
If you look at both of those teams, Buccaneers and the Baltimore Ravens, who won those championships?
Defense. But the team.
If you go back and look at the Eagles,
Philadelphia did too. Why are we making an argument about Mahomes and Philadelphia? Right, Hurts
the defense is what
stopping Mahomes. I don't like when people make those comparisons because Jalen Hurts ain't stopping Mahomes. It was the defense, and Kansas City defense wasn't as good as Philadelphia. So
Jalen did. So wait, so did Jalen not out? Did Jalen Hurts not outperform Patrick Mahomes both times?
He did in the Super Bowl. Yes, absolutely. But this is
He
the thing.
outperformed them because Philadelphia's
No one's
defense
taking
was
that
5
away.
times as better as
defense is
Kansas
better.
City.
This
Defense is
you
better.
gotta be
That
careful. I'm not trying to.
matters though.
Coach,
That
Coach, check your
matters.
messenger,
That
Coach.
matters, right?
Hey, hold on. Let Clint. What Clint? What you trying to say, Clint?
I'm never gonna try to pile on like some of these athletes because of like I'm not a big Jalen Hurts hater, but like we said earlier, like is the criticism warranted? Yeah, anybody can get criticism. That's part of the game. That's part of what you got to do when you're a professional athlete. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like when you start labeling these guys, I say he's top half of the league. So he might be he in my top 10. But at the end of the day, like that's my personal view on how I see it. You know what I mean? But all these teams are winning Super Bowls. It's not a quarterback. It's not an individual. When you watch certain people play, before Peyton got a Super Bowl, nobody was going to be like, he wasn't one of the greatest because you watch him play. You're like, yo, this dude is a surgeon out there. Like, you watch Joe Burrow play and be like, yo, this kid is nice. Like, you see talent, It don't got to be like, you got to have a whole organization work together for a Super Bowl. So I give teams credit when they win it because it's a whole team thing. I can't get a quarterback everything. I don't like when people do that because it's like, other time, I mean, there's nobody else like that. Like, it would be like, oh, it's the whole team. That's not the whole team.
So, Amp, you want me to compare Steve Young when
I was about to ask what you think about that. I
can't compare them two because the eras are so different. And Steve Young didn't become Steve Young until after his years with the Buccaneers. Then he played behind Joe Montana for a couple of seasons before he even. Jalen Hurts came in the
plug
league
and
right
play.
away.
It was a plug and play. With Steve Young.
Yeah.
No, what I was gonna do, I was gonna ask you I was gonna tell you to show it. I seen it and I was just gonna ask what they think about it. Oh, okay.
Just throw it up. Y'all can see it. Well, they ain't gonna let me do it with my green screen. But basically it was just games played was 93 to 97. Steve Young played 97 games, and this I guess they won a Super Bowl. Their Super Bowl year before their Super Bowl. So quarterback ratio 57 to 25. But my thing is Steve Young wasn't much of a passer, even though he had Jerry Rice. He was more of a running quarterback.
So was Jalen.
He was more of a running quarterback. Yeah,
I seen it to you too, Vince. You got it in your messages.
I saw it, but I mean, but based off of what they're saying, it's null and void anyways because it's a team sport. But a team only goes so far without. I mean, if you don't have a good quarterback, you're not going to win. So I don't understand.
Jalen Hurts does well.
He's a good quarterback.
What he needs to do. He's a very good quarterback.
He's not the best in the league.
Right. He's good.
He's just not nobody I'm gonna put in the game to go win the game for me.
And when you define good, like you said, top 15 quarterback, but he's definitely like you could argue if he's top 10. And they brought up names like Trent Dilfer and Brad Johnson. So I'm not saying that Jalen is on that level, but he's not far above it.
But I don't see how people say Josh Allen better than him. They both had equal teams.
He definitely is. You have to watch the game.
Hey,
yo, you questioning that?
I'm not going to get on those. I'm not going to get on.
You have to actually watch.
I mean, they both had good offenses, both had good defenses. Jalen Hurts still go farther than that nigga.
Right. I think Eagles defense was better. Always been better.
This is what week is this? This is the second weekend of April or first weekend of April?
Second.
Well, anyways, this weekend is Augusta Nationals. They got the Masters down in Augusta this week. I don't know if y'all boys keep up with golf. I try to watch it like right now and try to keep up with the tours and stuff. You know, I know a few golfers. I don't know all of them and everything like that. But who y'all feel like? I mean, I don't know if y'all looked up who's in the tournament or not. But who y'all feel like got a good chance of winning a green jacket?
Coach, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't watched golf since Tiger bought that girl a Subway sandwich and wrecked his car.
Was that the last time?
That was a couple times. That was a couple times ago. He did it again.
I'm still trying to figure out why the announcers be whispering and they ain't standing nowhere near the nigga that's hitting the ball. You notice that shit, dog?
Yeah. Yeah.
These niggas be
Hey, I'm trying to figure out why the hell is Tiger Woods talking about he on the phone with the president, like that gonna stop his ass getting locked up. Like, what the
Oh,
fuck,
man.
nigga?
Like, you better go ahead and put your hands behind your back, dog. We ain't trying to hear that
Like,
shit.
Oh,
man.
man.
Donald Trump, nigga.
Tiger Woods out there with his head looking like a tore up stocking cap. They listen, bro. The announcers are whispering while the game is happening, like they standing next to the nigga while he finna hit the ball, bro. I don't fuck with golf, man. Putt maybe, but watching that shit,
Man, I'll just go with whoever's the Americans in it, man. I'll just go with them, man. Because I don't know nobody, bro.
Rory Malcolmore. Rory.
I'll go with him. Yeah,
Rory's not American. Wait, hold on. So, I used to. So I didn't always like golf. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy D Wet. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know D. He put me on golf, and I love it because the game is the hardest game I've ever played in my life, and most humbling game I've ever played in my life. And like I'm impressed by the skill of it and how intricate it is. Like Augusta, like I'm gonna tell y'all a little like that particular course, like every approach matters, right? So if you're hitting your irons well, which means like if you can drive the ball, that's cool. But if you can approach and get on the green, and the greens are like if you can read the greens and you know, all right, you know, I can't go high, I got to go low here or whatever, and you hit your right spots, you can win. And it's very difficult. Now, I used to watch golf to go to sleep after church. That was like my post.
That is diabolical.
Yeah, I mean, it's the most. It's like you hear. It's like the outside noise, and they like he said they whispering. It was a good time. It was a good nap time. But now I do check in because I do. I'm impressed by what it is, and like, and this is this is golf's like biggest week right here in Augusta because it's all the tradition and history or whatever.
That's why your gas price is high and your hotels are expensive too.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, if you're done in Augusta, for sure.
Oh shit! Wait a minute.
How much does it cost to go watch these niggas play golf?
You can't go. You can't go to Augusta. You gotta get. It's like
invitation. Invitational.
Is you just can't show up to that one.
Augusta Invitational.
So everybody that's watching,
that's what he's talking about.
Watching is somebody. Everybody that's on that field sitting there watching them niggas like right there,
or they have somebody in their family that you know the tradition they pass it all the way down or something like that. So
and they part of the media.
See, golf ain't even a fair sport, man. It ain't even an open to the public sport, dog.
So, there's other tournaments,
they really want you out there. They really want you out there.
You gotta.
God damn, boy, you missed that hole, boy. That boy
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Go to
friendly too, right?
So let me ask you a question: is there a concession stand? For the people, they drink.
Oh, man.
Is beer out there?
I said alcohol friendly, right?
Bro, you get drunk out there.
Bro, they got
food
food
trucks.
trucks.
That's what they do on the golf course.
No,
that's what they do on the golf course.
Bro, they got so many different things. They got food trucks. They got lemonade stands. They got beer. They got anything you want out there. And they got like there's different things you can do. Like there's tournaments in Jacksonville I go to every year with the players, and they got military appreciation stuff like that. So you get a little stuff for free. But they got like a whole like club in the middle of the golf course. Like,
but why I can't go? My dollars ain't green.
Hey, I'll take you next year.
Hey, hold on a second.
Slide me next year.
What you mean by military appreciation? You don't skip past that. What you talking about?
Oh, they have a military appreciation during that whole week, right? They have like a concert they had Ludacris there this last year down there.
Okay.
And then they have like they have special tents that you get a little wristband, whatever, you can go in and get free food, free drinks, all that stuff like that.
I like free.
Yeah.
No, y'all stop real quick. Hey man, how I get that?
Hey, listen, we'll go next year. We'll start next year. I'll send you the link whenever the tickets come available, and you'll get your free tickets, whatever, and then we'll pick the days and we'll go down there. Like anytime y'all.
Do I got to show my DD-214 or just my veterans card or what?
You might have to put your number, your cap card number, or whatever.
I got you.
Yeah.
Say less. My bad, Lazy. My bad.
No. It's good. Hey, bro, it's a good time, man. It's good.
Let me ask you a question. So when I looked it up today, and I'm basically looking at the odds. I mean, a lot of friends of mine I know that do watch golf. They bet on golf. You make a lot of money with golf.
Oh yeah.
And I saw today that Scotty
Scheffler.
Scheffler
He's the best in the world.
He's the best, and he's got the
In the
better
world.
chance of winning the Masters this weekend. With that said, he's better than Roy. He's best in McIlroy and Tiger Woods. Or are we just
no one is better than prime Tiger Woods. No one.
Yeah, Tiger's out the conversation.
Like he's the best golfer ever. Like they would design golf courses and he'd be like, okay, so what? Like golf courses are designed where you hit the ball on the fairway and then you hit it to the green or whatever. Tiger didn't care. Tiger hit it as far as he could, and wherever that and the rough was real difficult to hit out of it, he didn't care where he had to hit the ball out of it, he would just get there. And he was breaking every course record. And when he was winning by over 10 strokes, bro. He's the best golfer ever, right? Currently, today, Scheffler is the best golfer in the game. But the margins are very tight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he has the best game, but anybody can beat anybody based on how well you play because you have to play against yourself while you're playing. So if you're hitting the ball well, you can win.
Golf so dope. They say 2025 Masters, 50th place, that's last place, get $52,920, my nigga.
I don't give a damn if I lose. That
last place get $52,000.
Hey, I'm showing up and I'm just chilling. I'm chilling in the clubhouse.
I'm playing.
Nah, bro, I'm good.
Hey,
I just feel for
the ain't nobody trying to come in 50 if y'all already know, man. You working your ass off, to qualify.
I'm just saying that's still a good game.
The money's crazy.
What's number one getting?
Let me check. I ain't see that. I typed in the last because I can't play golf, so I can't. What I came in last?
But you get a fucking green jacket.
You gotta make
green jacket. You don't get no money.
You gotta make what?
You don't get no money.
Yeah, you get paid, bro.
Give me 50.
Hold on, bro. Yeah, you do. You get $4.2 million.
Yeah,
right.
But
so if I get 52,000, I'm like, I'm sure
it's a purse. They say it's a purse of 21 million, but you get 4.2 of that.
Yeah,
you know
it's a spread.
Okay.
But you got to make the cut to get into the money. You know what I'm saying? So everybody who start, and then you got to get above a certain score to make it to the next day. If you don't, like, basically the first 2 days are to get placement to finish it out. And if you below that line that they said.
Who's leading the board right now?
I think Gilroy. I think in Burns. McElroy and Burns. A lot of Jason Day, Reed, all those guys. Burns, right? Yeah. But it's a tight. It's the leaderboard is if you win the top. If you within like 5,
it's only about 2 strokes.
Yeah, but I'm saying like it don't really matter until Saturday. So
McElroy won last year, right?
Yeah, he won last year. That was his first one. So
he got an opportunity to go back to back.
So there's PGA golf, which has its structure, right? And then there's live golf, right? Live golf, there's a guarantee no matter what. You get guaranteed contracts to play. So the golf courses aren't as difficult, but you don't got to make a cut. It don't matter what it is. You just getting paid what you getting paid. But it's great money. PGA, if you suck, you ain't getting nothing, right?
Let me ask you a question. The acronym LIVE, what does that stand for?
I did see. Go ahead, Mo.
Okay. What does LIVE stand for?
LIV. It's LIV. I don't really know what it is. I know it's a Saudi Arabian, I think, whatever. People who finance that thing. I don't know what it stands for though.
I know one of them niggas looking it up. Them niggas quick over there. Them niggas looking it up. But
there's a lot of live golfers playing in this tournament too. But I think PGA tournament guys usually have the better chance because they all year round they're playing tougher courses.
It don't say what it means. Let me see.
I don't think it's an acronym. Is it an acronym?
I don't know.
It's not.
I'm sorry. If it refers to the Roman numeral 54. It means 54.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Means 54.
And 54
I did see something where the PGA and Live are like trying to merge, so they trying to make it to where
they're
our business partners stuff as far as competitors competing.
And 54 is 9, and 9 is the number of completion. And they got 18 holes. That's 9 plus 9 is 18 and shit. They use numerology in golf, my nigga. I'm telling you, my nigga.
Well,
Get with me on that.
yeah.
That's a whole nother subject. But if y'all with that numerology, my nigga, you got to look at that. 9 the number of completion. Once you get to that 18th hole, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
What is it?
And they do
What they
it
call
round
that?
for round. They do the first 9 holes, and then they do the next 9 holes the next day.
That you
They
understand me,
don't
bro?
do all 18 in one day.
And what's
Yes,
1 plus 8? What's 1 plus
They
8?
play 18 in one
They
day.
do all 18 in one day.
Yeah.
And what's 1 plus
Okay.
8? 9. The number of completion, bro.
9.
That's numerology is used in the government, and man, that's a whole nother thing, though, man. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Look at Mark. Mark,
I'ma
you
leave it
for real
alone,
about
bro.
that shit too.
I know that shit, bro. I really know that shit, bro. But go ahead, man. Talk, coach. I fuck with coach.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I got McElroy winning. Like I always like McElroy, but I'm not gonna take my eyes off Shelfer. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep my eyes on him. Because sometimes in the first few rounds, a lot of people just get the feel of the course. That's what they're really trying to stay in the line of the race and get the feel of the course.
So
Because it changes every year.
Yeah, it changes, and the pin location changes too. So like it depends on your location where you are determines what time you play the next day, and the pin location is going to change. So like whenever you play the hole the first time, it's going to be different the second day. So it's all strategic, you know. It's all do everything you can to get to Saturday and Sunday, and then try to win it on Sunday. So it's a good turn.
Hey, yo, Joe, you there?
Yeah, I'm in.
Oh, he good. Yeah.
Let y'all Knicks fans know, man. Y'all love.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and I wish everybody luck this weekend as far as the master goals and everything like that and stuff like that. Because golf is like you said, it's a humbling sport. Like I really tried my best to like go out there one day and be like, I can hit this little ass shit. And you thinking like you hit it straight, bro, but like that ball a fly left, and you think you're like, what the hell? It's very strategic, bro. You got to have very good technique. It's a very technical sport, bro. Off the rip, for real, and it's patience. You got to have patience with it too. With this,
I used to wonder how them niggas got injured playing golf. You can swing that bitch the wrong way and pull everything.
Hey, gents, I'm out of here. Coach, don't give me shit. Wife want me the game, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off, man.
If you want to go play Call of Duty,
bro, I swear, you know, it's so wild that we actually are playing Call of Duty, man. But yeah, I gotta get off.
What you do in your house, bro, on your time with your old lady is between you and her, Bear.
Nigga about to get 8 out, man.
You know,
think about to get 8 out.
You on that Call of Duty?
Ain't nothing wrong with a little spice. Keeping a little spice in the bedroom, baby.
Jesus Christ. Good night, fellas.
That nigga finna get 8 out and play Call of Duty, man.
Later.
All right, I appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir. Later.
I appreciate you. Thank you. Hey, y'all, with that said, I really like to stay away from a lot of certain topics and stuff because of the certain things that being said. Like, I sent y'all a video yesterday, actually, on why I stay away from certain things. But lately, a lot of people has been coming at me and just asking me, like, why are we not talking about this? And why are we not talking about this? And why are we not talking about this? Like, I like your show, but you should be talking about this and this. So I wanted to get y'all opinion today. Should an athlete personal belief about religion or sexuality affect their careers in professional sports? Because we got athletes like, you take a Michael Sam's, who had the push and pull of trying to get to the NFL. You know what I'm saying? All because of what he is. I mean, how he chose to live his life. You know what I'm saying? And we all knew, if you watch him play that year in college, he was one of the best players in the country. You know what I'm saying? But due to the fact that he, opened his mouth and said what he said, they kind of kept him away from the sport. So, and then you got guys like Jason Collins that played in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? He came out, spoke to by himself and who he was, how he was, and I ain't seen him on another basketball court since. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and it's kind of like hard for me to look at a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Then you got a lot of people who speak on speak about themselves and speak about what they believe in and what they do, especially a player like Tim Tebow. You know what I'm saying? He came out, spoke how he was, where he lived, how he lived. No one really criticized that or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know how y'all feel about that with a lot of athletes being in a different mindset of life and everything with sport. Anybody can go first.
Well, with religion, I don't think it's so much as long as you stay on the dynamics of Christianity, right? Because this is a quote unquote Christian country. So if you really stay on the dynamics of Christianity, I don't think you get blackballed. Now you will lose jobs because it's the deviance of the nature. Like with Golden State, remember Mark Jackson? They said Mark Jackson was fired because he started demanding players to come to different Bible studies and was giving them different Bible scriptures and quotes throughout practice, and they kind of got tired of it. But when it comes to sexuality, I think it's a little different, right? I think it's an entirely different monster because, shit, man. To be honest, we tried to talk about this a couple of weeks ago, Coach, and you said you didn't really want to talk about anything political. So, hats off to you for kind of wanting to open up a little more. But with sexuality, I think that is different because you're talking about men. And the culture for the longest time was us to be kind of like anti, right? A lot of us grew up homophobic. So when you see a man that sit there and when our contact sports sit there and say that, listen, I prefer this sexuality, then a lot of people, because if I grew up in the 80s homophobic, then I raised my sons that way. Not saying me personally, but you raise your kids that way, and now certain people are looking at it in a certain light, and you got guys coming up in there with a different mindset. You have to know where you are. Like, I don't think anyone should be discriminated on, but you have to know that you're going to be looked at a certain way and kind of hold that shit back, man, because don't flaunt it in no one's faces, or you will lead to men in the locker room feeling a certain way. Now, when you're talking about WNBA and women's sports, that's another monster, right? We ain't talking about. But as far as when men goes, Michael Sam lost his job, in my opinion, because at the draft, he's tongue kissing another man. So when you're going, that's not going to lead to anything too good in the locker room. The locker room is the meat and the bones. You need these players to believe in you. And here you go at draft kissing on another man. So I'm not saying I don't like it or dislike it or agree with it or not, but you have to have self-awareness.
Keep your personal life in the dark. Keep your personal life in the dark.
Be self-aware.
Don't push shit on nobody.
You want to have a good relationship in the locker room because you're not only trying to please the public, you're trying to please those guys.
Though it goes that way, bro. It's just that one thing. Believe in what you want to believe in, you know what I'm saying? But don't push it on nobody. Like when you try to push the issue to make it like you say, a demand market, when you start demanding shit on motherfuckers, it's like, hold on, bro. What make you be the say it all be all? That's how some people look at it. And even if you are right in some minds, some people think you're wrong. Just don't push whatever belief you got. Live by it, dog. You know what I'm saying? And you got to know where you at, bro. You got to read the room with shit like that, with religion and whatever. You got to read the room. You can't push that shit on everybody like that. I mean, that's how that go, dog. You shouldn't push it on. I mean, right is right, wrong is wrong. But
so a lot of times, right, we look at this stuff in the vacuum and we say like, oh, this person can't do this or can't do that. I think this is a little more complicated than that. I think when I go to work, you know what I'm saying, there's a policy that we have, and there's certain things you just don't talk about on social media. There's certain things you just don't do. There's certain things you don't put out there because you represent the company, right? Like there's just certain things you because of your job, where you work, you just can't be out here just doing whatever, right? Even in the military, like we are, there's certain things we just can't be out here putting out there, in, you know what I'm saying, in the world, because even it's my personal beliefs and my personal thing, like you're not representing yourself. You are the U.S. Navy, like you represent. Right. You represent. So when you play ball in the NBA, you know what I'm saying, or you in the NFL, whatever, like in your contract, they talk about these things. Like there's certain things like you could be whoever you want to be, but there's certain rules and regulations that are in place to because you represent the Shield, right? You represent, and that's why, people get fined for doing certain things and doing whatever. Like, I don't think people should be ever affected by their job based on their personal beliefs, right? But I think you can have your personal beliefs and hold on to whatever, but you got to be careful about how you put that stuff out in the world, right? If your personal beliefs makes is affecting somebody else, that's the whole thing. You got to deal with the consequences when it comes to that. And I think a lot of people stay out of politics, right? Because you know what, I'm not trying to mess up my my subscribers online, or my job or my money because of what I believe in. Some people stay away from that. And that's wisdom. Because sometimes you stay away from these topics because it's like, like I don't want to be polarizing and alienate a group of people, for whatever. And I think the problem with the kid, the Ivy kid, was his beliefs, which are his beliefs, also alienated a group of people. And it's like, like if you would just say, I don't, say I don't support that, that's one thing. But you'd be like, oh, it's like you took it to a different level, and now these people feel a certain type of way about you. Like, I think it's a very delicate thing, but I think you can be wise about how you approach this stuff, because at the end of the day, you represent the Shield, right? If you're doing the NFL or the NBA,
that you're working for,
right? I think you got to have that balance.
Yeah, you got to understand the employment at the same time, because we had incidents where, I want to say a couple of years ago, with Kyrie Irving. He was expressing himself just through social media, and it went, and it wasn't like he was practicing it. It was just he just said something, and it went completely left. Now he's still in the league and everything. He still stood on how he felt about what he felt, but he did apologize for whatever it is he apologized for and everything. And I just wanted y'all thoughts on that, because I feel like it shouldn't matter. We see it all the time, and I'll point this out. I saw a video a couple of days ago. Forgot what podcast it was on. But y'all remember UConn ball player Jeremy Lamb?
I do.
You do? Well, I saw a video of him the other day.
OKC.
Right, he was at OKC.
Yeah,
I thought Lamb was a very, very good ball player. Still to this day, I still do. I think this boy can really hoop. Like, he played his role. He did what he needed to do in the league. You know what I'm saying? But I see he's like graduated to the culture of, what Caleb, like we look at Caleb Williams. A lot of people look at Caleb Williams and say the fingernail polishes and the different things. But Caleb Williams showed on the field like, hey, look, I'm that quarterback. I'm that guy. You know what I'm saying? I can do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the game that I love. I can do. So his sexuality to me doesn't mean anything to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I watch you as a football player. You know what I'm saying? Like, so as far as athletics things goes and what you believe in and what you do, even with a lot of things with the other religions, I don't care what you do or what you don't do as far as religion wise. I watch you as a ball player. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. And I'm not saying you shouldn't like tell people what you are. I'm just saying, like Malt said, like, don't push it on people. And I found that a lot of times with a lot of people, and I'm guilty of it. I remember me finding new beliefs or new something and pushing it on people and things like, and you get scrutinized for shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So being in the locker room, just let your light be the guidance of what it is. Like, show your personality, be who you are, the way you are, and let people just, graduate to you if they choose to. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You know what I'm saying? Some people like hot coffee, some people like cold coffee. But Starbucks, they lined up all the time.
Can I ask y'all a follow-up real quick? Can I ask y'all a follow-up? Do y'all think that if a player is just great, then it doesn't matter? Right? Like, if you the best at what you do, right? Then
it really don't matter to me.
It always matters. But it always matters, because remember Reggie White. You remember Reggie White in the NFL, the minister of defense, right? Reggie was a straight Christian. Like, I don't care, homosexual, no, I don't want to hear it. You don't have the same plight as black folks. Like, he was black and white with it. And that's kind of why you don't hear about Reggie White being the most dominant defensive player now, because he had a strong stance and they kind of hated him for it. I watched the 30 on 30. I don't know if this is appropriate to say, but I watched the 30 on 30 with him. And out of all people they had to talk about and criticize Reggie White, they took the obvious homosexual of ESPN, and they let him critique and criticize Reggie White while he was dead. I didn't think that was fair.
That's crazy.
Exactly what happened. Go look it up. I was sitting the whole time like, this is wild, because he kept insulting him, like as crazy as Reggie White was, or his ideology. Like, and you like, how could you do that? Like, but ESPN they're very calculated on who they're trying not to offend as well. So, but yeah, it doesn't matter how good you are. That's why LeBron doesn't dance. I mean, that's why he always dancing and doesn't take a certain stance.
Yeah.
Because if you take that stance, that's your ass.
Yeah.
And the reason I said more.
We also had
one more point, Coach. The reason I said more opposed to Christianity than like Islam or other religions is because we saw how you treated Tebow as opposed to how you treated Abdul Rauf or one of those NBA guys, right? That's how America is.
Right,
so,
right.
Yeah, I mean, you
he showed up to the White House. He showed up to the White House in a thing, didn't he? Though he refused to go to the White House or something, didn't it?
Right. One of them had questions. Another Muslim had questions for the president about the violence in Chicago. So, they don't give a damn. You try to hide behind Christianity because that's what everyone does. Because all you got to do is say, "Hey, I want to be forgiven," and you're forgiven, and that, But man, the broad string of things. It doesn't matter how big you are.
I get different.
Guys had problems with Dwight Howard throughout the years in the league. What they said, personal stuff that happened with Dwight Howard and stuff. I'm not saying I don't know what the thing, but the videos and the information that they put out there, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, anybody got any final thoughts for the night?
Nah.
I want to close out with something. I'm gonna take the floor. All right, this is a message to Triple H, the WWE. I'm a huge wrestling fan, huge wrestling fan, and I've been watching wrestling maybe for the past few years because my son got me back into it. But at the same time, y'all fucked up. I don't know who told y'all to sign with ESPN. And I don't know who told y'all to sign with Netflix, but your ratings are going down because we can choose to watch your events whenever we choose to. We don't have to watch it live anymore. When you was on USA, we had to make sure Monday night we had to watch Raw. You on Netflix? I'm about to watch that bitch in the next hour. Like Raw, I can watch it whenever I want to. So I don't feel like it's fair that American people that help you build your brand, and then foreign people, which no against nothing to two foreign people, is just the company in itself that I'm speaking to, is allowed to watch your pay-per-view event for free. Just have subscription Netflix. We got to pay for tickets to watch your event and pay for the pay-per-view here to watch your event, but they can watch it on Netflix with a subscription. I think you should be more fair to us than them, but y'all all about the money. And ever since you got with this TKO company, it's been more looking like UFC than WWE. Especially with your income coming up. Because we got an hour on ESPN to watch 2 fights or two matches. And then we got to pay to watch the main events. That looks like a UFC event to me. Like, so you might want to be careful who you partnering with. Like, because it's easy for somebody with more money than you and making more money than you, because UFC is building up and they making a lot of money. They'll buy your ass out quick. So you better be careful. Quick.
And there's no loyalty.
So that's all I really wanted to say. Like,
right? And there's no fucking
loyalty.
loyalty.
There's no loyalty in the business.
You talking about, like, I've been here this amount, I've been watching this long, no one gives a shit. Right? I've been talking about this all week because someone was like, I've been with them 25 years and they just overlooked me for the new people. I was like, right, because all you can talk about is experience and you want more money. Those new people will work for cheaper and they'll do more. They'll be more productive. They're bringing in new ideas. If you had a business, how would you look at it? So I know that WWE and Triple H and them had to look into that because they got all kind of people with degrees they're paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to. Like, hey, we're gonna lose on this, but definitely, Jay, coach, they know what the fuck they're doing. They're making money on the back end and they're killing it. So don't be too worried about
it's a supply and demand
WWE.
country, bro. Supply and demand country.
Right.
So, but that's my thoughts. Like, I just feel like a lot of people that used to watch WWE religiously is like not watching it because of the fact of you can watch it whenever. You know what I'm saying? And then, I'll be honest with you, a lot of stuff that they putting out ain't really that entertaining anymore. You know what I'm saying?
They don't got no stars
like that.
no more, man. Ain't no stars out there, man. Ain't no more macho mans. Ain't no more people that got their own.
It's more of the injuries and what's the upcoming. It's more of the injuries and upcoming. A lot of wrestlers getting hurt. Like I take my hat off to Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns say he don't wrestle week after week because he has a family. Like, he's not going to work more than he spend time with his family. You know what I'm saying? And I take my hat off to him because he said when his dad wrestled, he didn't see his dad that much. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, and I'm always the type of person to put family before work. You know what I'm saying?
Have you looked at him though?
Like,
Look at the Roman Reigns. He can make those decisions. Shit, Booker T couldn't make those decisions. Like, Roman Reigns is like what they perceive as almost perfect.
No.
Ain't no stars left in wrestling, dog.
But go again.
No, I just say ain't no stars left in wrestling, dog.
I
The
didn't catch
Flair
the
gone.
No.
What'd you say?
Well, it's a good bit of stars. Yeah, you gotta watch it. It's just a lot of them can't sell the sport. They can't sell the sport like they used to. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
That's what I'm saying.
They stick with the original ones that they know everybody likes. But it's a dude. It's actually a dude that's fighting Brock Lesnar. Ofi Fafi. Some big. He a big motherfucking dude, bro. Like big, big black African dude, huge motherfucker. Like, and he's gonna fight Brock Lesnar for WrestleMania, and I think it's gonna be a real good match.
What is his name?
Matchup to see just them two. Hold on now. Let me ask my son.
I'm just saying, like, it's like ain't no aura to these niggas no more, man. Remember your favorite wrestler used to have an aura. You be like, no, niggas about to come out, my nigga. You like, oh, okay.
Over Femi.
Man, it ain't no more Stone Colds, Ric Flairs, none of them no more.
Obo Femby?
Yeah.
What is his name?
Femi. Obo Femi. But this episode was sponsored by Dobi. Go on Dobi.gg.com. Dobi.gg and get you some energy drink. I got right here. And if you use code Gryts, you get 10% off your purchase. 10% off your purchase. I appreciate y'all fellas coming in tonight. Anybody who came in and viewed, anybody who came in and comment, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. We here every Thursday night, 8 o'clock, Black people time, because we don't start on time. Start on time. So I really appreciate y'all. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the Masters and everything. I do have to make a trip back home. Ladies and gentlemen, I lost my father last week.
Oh man,
so I'm going home.
Sorry to hear that, Coach.
Yeah, man.
It's cool. Bro. I appreciate it. So y'all be good and y'all have a good week. Holla at y'all. Peace.
All right.
Yeah. Rest easy, Pops.